What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 74 of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. My name is Blaze, and I'm going to do something a little special for you today. But before I do that, I want to talk about the Poke Pelago that was just announced for Pokemon Sun and Moon in the newest trailer for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Pokemon Company revealed the Poke Pelago as being kind of an island getaway, sort of. It's a new area where you can use Pokemon from your PC boxes and have them participate in helping you play games to find a variety of Pokemon, items, and more. As you send more Pokemon to the Poke Pelago, you can increase the amount of islands and increase what you're able to do. So it kind of seems like a pretty cool place to let the Pokemon that are in your PC boxes kind of interact with the game behind the scenes and get you special items, or get you, you can level them up if you want to, depending on the island. There are 4 different islands that are known as of right now. The first one is Isle of Beans. You can attract wild Pokemon and they might join your game. So how that works basically is that you'll be able to use Pokebeans to lure wild Pokemon to the island, and if you interact with those Pokemon enough, then the Pokemon may join you as a Pokemon in your PC box. So that's pretty cool. I think that's going to help you get a few wild Pokemon to join your party. I think that's kind of neat. There are the Pokemon that are in your PC boxes generally don't do a whole lot, but this is going to use Pokebeans to attract more Pokemon into your PC box. So that's kind of cool. The next one is Isle Afoon. You can use Pokemon you sent to the island to help find items. These items include stones such as Firestone, Ice Stone, Leaf Stone, Hard Stone, and more. So you'll be able to let your Pokemon kind of go into that little cave or explore a certain part of the island and find items. I think that's pretty cool, actually. I think that's it works kind of like the pickup ability on, I think it's like Raticate and Zigzagoon have that ability, where just as you're walking around, you're going to find your Pokemon will just start holding an item, and you'll be able to pick it up and put it into your bag. What I think is most interesting about that is that the higher you level up that Pokemon, the rarer items it finds. So, what that typically means is that the higher item, or the higher level Pokemon you put into Isle Afoon may yield more rare items, like Master Balls and things you can't really get very many of in the game. So that'd be cool. One of the last ones here is Isle Evilup. Evilup. This one you'll leave your Pokemon here for training, so you can actually give them items like drinks, and these drinks include special defense boosts, as well as effort values, or the level boost drink, which boosts their experience. So you can actually level a Pokemon up here, or let them get better EVs, or boost as well. And then there's one more island which I don't have a picture for, but this island you'll be able to select a number of berries and have those berries grow on the island. The berries require nurturing as they grow and can be picked and used as items in the game. So that's kind of neat. I think that the items in the game are, that these islands are going to be helpful to you. They're probably not the most revealing part of the new trailer. I think that the second stage, or the second form of the starter evolutions, was probably the most revealing thing, and they all look pretty cool. But this is kind of something I wanted to talk about a little bit, just something new for Pokemon Sun and Moon that may end up becoming a major part of the game, or at least a part that you use. I picture it kind of like the interface in the game that allows you to interact with other players. Not so much other players, but interact with like the EV training where you pop the balloons and stuff in Ruby and Sapphire. And then there's a couple other things in there that you do that you don't have to do, but you get items from it. So we'll see how that goes, but it's kind of neat. But anyway, so I wanted to show something off here real quick and actually purchase something while I'm on live video here. So there are new items in the store right now, and these items are from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So these are sets that are not normally available, including 3 new decks, three new theme decks. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this Typhlosion theme deck and go into a into a match, into a tournament using this deck. Have no idea what it's going to be, but I think it'd be pretty fun. And again, I've never seen this deck before, so I kind of want to see how it goes and how it plays. And yeah, could end up being very cool. So let's open that up real quick and see what kind of cards we've got here. So we've got Cyndaquil, which I think on the last episode we actually showed off a couple of these Pokemon with Flare. We got Fire Energy times 14. Let's see, we got Growlithe with Combustion and Bite, 4 of those. We've got Hoot Hoot with Hypnosis and Tackle. Some Electric Energy. I didn't know there was Electric type Pokemon in here too. That's kind of cool. I literally have no idea what Pokemon are in this. And it looks like there's not very many evolution cards. Not yet, anyway. We got Pikachu and Mareep. Copycat. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw a number of cards equal to the number of cards in your opponent's hand. That might work out. Oh, I guess that was Flaffy, so that's an evolution. Thundershock for 40. Paralyzes on a heads flip. And you get to do 20 damage to any Pokemon on your opponent's side. Moo Moo Milk will remove 3 damage counters from a Pokemon if you flip 2 coins. And for each heads, you can remove up to 60 damage. That's kind of nice. So some of these cards I've never seen before because I don't use them very often. So choose one Pokemon in your hand, show it to your opponent, and put it on top of your deck. If you do search your deck for a Pokemon, show it to your opponent, and put it into your hand. So I guess you're just exchanging a Pokemon that is in your hand for another Pokemon that's in your hand. Pokemon Reversal, flip a coin if heads. Choose one of your opponent's benched Pokemon and switch it with your opponent's active Pokemon. Interesting. Professor Oak's New Theory, shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 6 cards. We got Quilava, does 60 damage and you discard an energy card. Switch is always a helpful card. Typhlosion, 120 damage, discard 2 energy cards. 130 HP and it only requires 3 energy cards to power it up. So, and Mega Punch does 50. Arcanine at 110 HP. Fire Mane does 90 damage. So I'm really digging these cards so far. I wonder how it's going to work out. But Night Sight, once during your turn, you may draw a card. This power can't be used if knocked out or is affected by a special condition. And Extra Sensory for 40 plus. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, this attack does 40 damage plus 40 more damage. And I've got one of those. So kind of an interesting deck. It doesn't have Flaffy's other evolution, which is Ampharos, so it doesn't have any of those in it. But we're going to see how this goes. It does get you a Cyndaquil coin. That's kind of neat. Let's go ahead and go into this tournament real quick before we spend too much time looking at it. Theme deck, join now. Typhlosion deck. Let's do it! I've voiced my concern on theme decks in the past, is that theme decks typically don't work out too well for the most part. It's a lot of randomness that comes into play with theme decks, so there are times where you just don't get the cards you need. And that's awful. That's the worst part about theme deck battles, is that you can have everything perfect, but sometimes you just won't get the card that you need. Okay, so my second turn I'm going to get into 6 new cards, try to get this evolved, and evolve into Typhlosion. So this deck is actually pretty powerful if you're able to get Gallade out. So my goal should be to make sure that he does not get Gallade, because if he gets Gallade, he can deal some serious damage. So I got to stop him from doing it. 2 coins and 10 damage times the number of heads. Looks like I won't be able to do anything to him right now. So that's fine, I guess. I can put him to sleep. which kind of helps because I want to be able to stall him anyway. What's this do? Oh, okay, I can heal, I guess, but I don't need to do that yet. So let's go ahead and Hypnosis. And of course he wakes up. So he's going to get that attack off on me, and that's fine. I want to get my Typhlosion, or my Cyndaquil powered up and get... oh, I don't even have the other one, so I can't evolve yet. That sucks. 30 damage coming my way. Great. Which means he'll knock me out next turn. Unless I can get a couple of heads flips. Oh, he's going to go for the cards, the energy. That makes sense. Attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. That was a good call. If he can get the energy out there, he's going to have a really easy time with this deck, or with his with getting Gallade out and knocking me down. So, okay, heads flip again. That's cool. That's cool. I'm betting he doesn't risk flipping the coin again. He might just go for gathering energy cards. Although he's got enough to knock me out right now. So that's what he should be doing, but he's not going to. What do we got? Nope. Okay. 30 damage. That works. Get some energy on Typhlosion and get 6 more cards out here. Goodness gracious. What's he going to do, 120? I'm just going to start packing energy on. If I'm guessing that he won't wake up. He got 2 heads. He got actually 4 heads flips in a row. So when those types of things happen in the game, I tend to think that they're not going to keep happening. I think there's a little bit of a balance to the game. I don't think that it's pre-scripted, but I think that there is a little bit of a balance there as far as how many heads you can get in a row. This is going to be a tails flip for him. Oh, never mind. Luckily, I can heal myself again, so that's kind of cool. That's fine. I'm still just going to start packing energy onto Typhlosion and try to heal myself too. And try to put you to sleep. If I put him to sleep, he can't switch out. If he wants to just go ahead and bring out Miltank, that's totally fine, but he's only going to do about 60 damage, and then Typhlosion kills him. An escape rope would be great right here. It's unlikely, but I should probably start trying to kill things now. Although if I continue to pack energy on, I won't have to worry so much about... Great, another heads. So I won't have to worry so much about this energy being discarded as 2 energy cards. I can use it twice in a row. I should be able to use it 3 times in a row, at least. But I know he's going to try to get Gallade to come out as quickly as possible. He's got a ton of energy attached. Gallade deals 20 damage times the number of energy, psychic energy attached to all your Pokemon. So he's going to get pretty wicked coming up here soon. Here we go, 120. Well, 100 I guess, for him, because he had that item attached. These matches tend to go a little bit slower for the most part. So he's gonna do 60. He'll probably do 80 damage because he'll probably be able to get Gallade out right now and use Powerful Friends. There it is. 80 damage. Which is kind of a mistake right now. Because he's only going to be able to do 60. And that's not really a mistake, I guess. But... I don't have any Raichus, so that's kind of concerning. Don't really have a choice. Gotta get my prize cards out. I should start attaching energy to other Pokemon though. That might be a good bet. Thunder Shock, 40 damage. I might paralyze too. So that was kind of a mistake on his part. He could have done 80 damage and knocked me out, or 60 damage and knocked me out. But instead he wanted me to go ahead and kill his Golett. I'm okay with it. I don't care. Start getting things powered up here on the bench because I might need that a little bit later. Oh, it's a 1 retreat cost too. That's such a... Oh, man. I like that. And I have a switch now. That's crazy. I guess he didn't have any energy cards. I think that's what he was waiting for. So I jumped the gun there on judging him a little bit. But he didn't have a energy card to attach. So that's probably why I was able to do what I did. So, okay. Let's go ahead and do Magma Punch. 50. So, if he gets an energy card, he's going to be able to knock me out. I can't stall too much, though. Oh, goodness. I'm in good shape here. I don't want anything else. So, let's do another 50. So this is going better than expected. I'll tell you that. It's going better than expected. I still need an energy card for him to do anything. But luckily for me, I have a switch. Yes. Perfect. And let's go ahead and knock him out. So this deck, I don't think this deck usually does this well. I think I'm getting super lucky on this first match. I'll take it. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. But he's got some options. He's trying to get that Furfrou powered up. I totally understand that. That makes sense. I'm not sure how much energy I have left in this deck. I feel like I've attached a lot of it, but I think there was a lot to still go through, I mean. And paralyzed, perfect. So this is choose one Pokemon in your hand and search your deck for a Pokemon, not a, you're not searching for a basic, you're searching for any Pokemon, so that's kind of neat. Fire energy, let's go ahead and get that attached. We'll try this paralyze again. I think this person ran into a snafu with energy cards. He's having a little bit of trouble getting them out there. It's going to happen from time to time. I've been there. And theme decks, again, are so hit or miss. It's like, you can't really go into a theme deck match and think, I'm going to win. Like, you can't. That's not how it works. I guess I'll do this just in case I get the other one. I'm gonna go ahead and use this and grab Quilava. Which I don't have. Oh, there he is. Alright, may as well evolve, right? Just need one more prize card and I'm in good shape. So, Flaffy. It's Flaffy. Shake that Flaffy Taffy. Lawler skates. All right, he's gonna be able to get a. Okay, cool. That's fine. If he paralyzes me, I'm just gonna switch. I mean, it's probably not gonna happen anytime soon, but should he paralyze me, I've got that switch in my reserve here to go ahead and switch out. Of course, I paralyzed him, so now he doesn't have many options. It's kind of cool using this deck. I don't think it's a very strong theme deck. I don't think it's a very strategic theme deck. It doesn't have a whole lot going for it other than Typhlosion. And even then, like, you have to get Typhlosion out and you have to power it up, and you're discarding 2 energy cards every time. So it's going to be different. And another paralyzed. Wow, he's probably gonna quit at this point. I would be upset too, unless he has a Pokemon Center Lady. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. So 1 ticket, 10 tokens. All right, so we're waiting on some more people to get in here. Let's take a look at that deck again and see what else. Is in there. I don't think there's very many strategies to this one. I'd like to think that you could do something with it, but I don't. It's really not. I mean, Fire Main is great. I mean, if you can get that powered up, 90 damage would be great. 110 HP. It's hard to power up though. It doesn't take a lot of fire energy, so that's nice. You can use electric too. Search your deck for a number of energy cards up to the number of Mareep in play, and attach them to Mareep. Huh. Does it specify this Mareep? Do I have to attach them to this card? I'd like to use that and find out, but that's cool. Flaffy, we just saw that. You can do 20 damage to your opponent's Pokemon. Put him to sleep. I didn't get to see Knockdown. I think that's going to be pretty helpful to drawing cards and getting more cards in your hand and getting the cards that you need. I think the star of the show is that Pokemon card, the trainer card, where you can switch Pokemon. This one. Choose one Pokemon in your hand, show it to your opponent, put it on top of your deck, and then search your deck for a Pokemon. So that one's probably the best one because you can just switch out whatever you have for whatever you need. But it's not really, it doesn't really complement this deck necessarily. It's neat, but it doesn't complement the deck. Moo Moo Milk is good, but unreliable. I predict that most of the time you're gonna be able to heal 30 damage instead of 60. Let's see. So this one is just like Lysandra. So this is the one that's a little bit overpowered, if I remember correctly, because you can use this instead of Lysandra, and it's a trainer card, so you can use multiples, not a supporter card. Switch, pretty good card. Supporter, shuffle your hand into your deck and draw a number of cards equal to the number of cards in your opponent's hand. Shuffle your hand into your deck, draw 6 cards. So, I mean, this deck isn't really, it's not rocket surgery. It's not going to save the world, but it's nice. It's not a, I mean, I just won with it. I have a 100% win rating right now with it. So, I don't think I'm going to win this whole tournament with it, but it's neat. It's kind of cool to have. On Monday, I'm probably going to go ahead and buy one of the other ones. I'll buy them over the weekend, so I don't have to worry about them going away, because I think that it might just be like a weekend thing, where if you buy it, you'll have it. But let's see, it doesn't say when it expires. Information. October 18th, so just a week is when it's here. So drawing and discarding at lightning speed, but you don't really draw that quickly. That's weird. This one says your victories will be in full bloom when you battle using the Growth Clash theme deck. Furt helps you find the Pokemon you need. Sandslash batters the defending Pokemon with Poison Sting, and Meganium uses Giant Bloom to both attack your opponent's Pokemon and heal itself at the same time. Legacy format tournaments in competition. Are there any of those going on right now? I can't see, but I don't know. So this is a theme deck tournament, which costs coins to get into. So I'm going to win tickets for the next tournament. Maybe I'll try to put together a legacy deck. I've never really tried that, but it might be kind of fun to see what kind of things I can come up with. They've been kind of filtering in some of the older cards from Heart Gold and Soul Silver into, as far as booster packs, giving those out. So that's kind of neat, and I think that that would be really cool if they're able to do that and make that happen. Give you those cards, but you know, they're only used for legacy. You can't really do anything else with them. Let me see if I have. There's also unlimited, of course. You can do unlimited, but legacy create a deck with cards from some of the older expansions. All available cards in your collection. Let me see. 2 of my favorite cards. I want to see what this works, how this works, because I've never used this. I'm going to search for Ludicolo. So it made a deck for me. What did it make? 2 Rayquaza, Chestnut, Break, which means I should have Chestnut. I have 1 Chestnut, 3 Quilladins, and 1 Chespin. How does that make any sense? I don't have very many Chespins, I know that. I've got others. I'm going to have to make some adjustments there. Oh gosh, it gave me Oddish Gloom. Oh my gosh, what did it do? It gave me 20 of everything. This is awful. But I think I'm going to save this. And I'm going to edit it over the weekend. So this is interesting, how, because everybody knows you're going to want to use like if you're going to use okay, so here's the thing. If you're going to use Gloom and Oddish, you should use Vileplume, because Vileplume disables the ability for either player to use item cards. There's way too many cards in this way too many Pokemon in this deck. Oshawott. There's 3 Stage 2 Pokemon. That's ridiculous. And Volcanion EX could probably stay. Nah, you know what? No. He needs to go, because energy's a factor, and 4 fire, 9 grass. This is just a mess. It works for like building a quick deck, and you can just kind of edit the deck instead of having to make it from scratch. But I'm gonna go back through that and see if I can get that edited. I'll do that this weekend. Huh, man, but that was a mess. It was kind of neat to see, though. I won the flip. I'm gonna go ahead and go first. So yeah, that's going to be cool to be able to make him switch. So this deck is devastating. It can be a handful if you're not prepared. I actually edited this deck to make my Fighting Fit deck. There's not very much of this deck left over in my deck. There's Machamp and Zygarde are in my Fighting Fit deck, but this deck actually, that's like the only 2 items I kept, or the only 2 Pokemon I kept. There were some really great options to change out and make that deck better. So yeah, any second he's going to start attacking me or something. 20 damage, that's fine. Just taking his time. I feel like I've been yawning this whole video. I'm actually, if you saw yesterday's episode, you probably saw that I actually am pretty exhausted this week. I've had a lot of work to do, and I wouldn't say I've been stressed, but I've been doing a lot of things, and it's been challenging, which is great because I don't really get challenged at work very often. So it's really great to have that challenging atmosphere. Is that 20 damage? How much HP does he have? 50? I don't even really want to do that. Is there a... I guess I'll just wait. Good. So he's going to get a bunch of heads flips coming up real soon. Probably. I don't know. Huh. Okay. I'll take it. So I'm going to go ahead and switch. I should not have done that yet. It's fine though. And there it is. I thought I had the stage 1, the stage 1 out, but I didn't. I just had Cyndaquil. I thought I evolved him. I don't know why I was thinking that. I just thought there was something there. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. 30 damage and a paralyze. Okay, good. I'm going to go ahead and switch back, though. I made a huge mistake. Yep. And we're going to do this, heal up my Cyndaquil. Let's go with the sleep. So this one, it's only going to do 10 damage to me, so that's nice. It's not going to break the bank. This is going to be a long video. I just realized that. Because these theme decks take forever. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Dang it. I'm going to make him bring out... I don't have anything that has... I'm gonna let it slide. There's nothing that has multiple retreat cost, and yeah. The good news is all of his Pokemon are weak to fire. That's good news. Oh, he's dead. I need a Quilava quickly. Don't know what's going to happen. This might be a difficult situation. I should have saved him, actually. That's okay. It's 2 retreat cost. Oh, it's a coin flip. I didn't realize that. Wow. That's why it's not a big deal. So I'm getting the cards I need at this point, which is great. Kind of. I didn't get... There's one card that I needed I didn't get, but that's okay. There's only 2 switches in here anyway, is that right? I don't think I have one in the discard pile, so maybe the next one? I don't know. What he gonna do? Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. So he's gonna do what, 90? 60. I don't have any energy cards. That kind of sucks. Does it discard 1 energy? Yeah. I guess we'll go ahead and get him powered up. Most everything else is weak to fire on his bench, so that's going to come in handy. This is what he'll do next, though. Bring out Minchino, so I don't have to... So he doesn't take the weakness. He ain't dead. Damn. Oh, I forgot to draw a card. Dang it. That was weak. No. Let's get out the old Quilava. The old Quilava. Discard an energy card? I guess that means I could do it in extra time, but it's probably better to get that attached to a Pokemon who's going to be able to use it rather than one that's not able to use it. This deck's all about like talking about like, oh man, you get to like attach energy and then burn through the energy. It's super good, and it's like, whoa. You don't get to attach that much energy very quickly. It takes a little bit of time. I thought that might happen. Oh, you son of a bee sting. Oh, man. What's this? Let's not do that yet. Attach an energy. Same number of cards. Draw another card. Huh. Well, I guess he's going to get lucky on those coin flips and paralyze me every single time. Well, only once so far, but you can see my frustration. It keeps happening. I need to get that Typhlosion out, which probably won't happen. Yeah. So he dead, yo. Should I just do this? Yeah, I think I'm just going to do that. And then draw an extra card. I'm just trying to refresh my hand is all I'm trying to do, because the cards that I have are not bad, they're just not great. Man, I just can't win. Alright. And I will take my prize card. Thank you. Perfect. So now, what's he going to do? I haven't even looked at this. 60 plus. He could do 90 damage. He's already dead. That sucks. So I got to rely on the good old Flaffy. That's all I got. Wow. It's not going my way. Not yet. The day is mine. Could still happen, I suppose. This knockout has let me draw an extra card every time, which may come in handy. It has not yet, though. So 40 plus paralyze would be perfect. Yeah. I have to do that 3 times, though. Man, that's tough. Or twice, at least. No. Well, that sucks. And heads. Wow. He's getting so lucky on these coin flips, man. You know, the one thing that just drops this this deck dead in the water is special conditions. If someone hits you with a special condition, it's done. You're over. Oh, he's dead. Wow. What do I want to do? I'll sacrifice one for the greater good, I guess. Is that a switch? Dang it. Alright, go ahead and kill my Pikachu. Go on ahead. You know you want to do it. $50? Oh, 60. Yeah, he did. Alright, so this is my ace in the hole. It's all I have left in the whole world. It's only going to do 40 damage unless... okay, that didn't work. What's his retreat cost? 1? Oh, I have another chance here. What's it going to be? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. $40 damage plus 40 more if you have the same number of cards. I don't like that. I am going to go ahead and switch. And when I'm ready to make something happen, oh, he might just be knocked out. I mean, he's going to flip that heads and get 90 damage. That's going to be it. Yep. That's cool, though. Good game. Well played. Took a while, but we made it. Alright. So I'm going to end the video here, folks. I do appreciate you watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I do videos every Monday through Friday on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Until Monday, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you then.